levels of excitement and expectation are soaring, and you get the feeling that this could be a very special occasion indeed. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can really be unplayable coming inside.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Lismanou, Hakimi, Hernandez. Looking for options for movement. Now the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Gonzalo Ramos clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hakimi, now Hernandez. The pass just keeps it ticking over.
Gonzalo Ramos really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There's the clearance. Chance to shoot now. Out to the right. Big chance.
Oh, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
That's been drilled forward. Hakimi. That is lovely. To it. And here's Ramos. He's had a shot. He's scored.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Saint-Germain gain their reward with an early goal. Del Castillo. Okay. Shifted upfield. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Proves just a little bit too strong. Lismanou. And that is a good ball to find him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Paris Saint-Germain. Brest are already chasing the game. Not time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from...
Well, that's a foul. given a free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Fabian Ruiz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the right. Hakimi. Massive lead! Oh, just leaving the back contact.
Plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Fabian Ruiz.
Brest already trailing and we've barely begun. Sima. It's one through. Important interception. And it's Martin. Chardonnay. Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. Great chance!
Just lacking a good against Peter. And while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good. Fabian Ruiz.
And it's played forward. And Doué. Nice physical challenge. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Back into the middle. Hernandez gets it clear. Mendes. Hakimi. Could move up a gear here. And he's on a charge. This Miller has been cut short. Fabian Ruiz. Doué.
Brest really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cleared without complication. It's a good interception. Kamara. Moved on forwards. Doué. And Mendes. Up towards the front line. He's felt that, hasn't he? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Del Casio, he seems in a good position here. Paris Saint-Germain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Kvaratskhelia. having a go. Just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia might just make this. Forwards with intent. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Toure. Gently done. Over to the left. Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Interesting ball. Hakimi cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Here's Patino. Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. Deflected over the goal line for a corner. That has been knocked clear. Hakimi battling down that right flank. Cross from Hakimi. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. And the counter is on. Del Castillo. Played out towards the right wing. Very nicely done. Kamara. Cross deflected behind for a corner. This one clear. Aimed in towards the centre. And the defence can get it clear. Sima. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Bruno Mendes. There's the towering header. Brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Promptly here. Aimed forwards. Threads one in. And he welcomes it in. Good read, needed to be. Lismalu. Sima. Lismalu.
Brest truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Dembele. And here's Farrell. And the shot!
Kvaratskhelia certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And here's Ramos. Hakimi plays it in. Dembele! He has found a way through. Gets his pass away. Brilliantly cut out. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Can he put it away? Fabian Ruiz with the clearance. A throw. Nuno Mendes. Now Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And Mendes. The goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point of the upright. Nothing he could do.
Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
At 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Plays a delicate ball. Kvaratskhelia. Laid out to the left flank. Ndiaye. Forward it goes. Looking for the runner. He's in space and looking for options. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. He's going to goal!
It's really the way of Brest are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box. Interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nuno Mendes. He's trying to skip past his man. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Lismalu do have a chance to counter here. Sima. Fiddles it through.
Another show of strength.
And we're already back underway here.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
It's Dembele.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Kvaratskhelia.
Fabian Ruiz.
Doué. Gonzalo Ramos. Defence has got rid of that. Was certainly sturdy. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Kamara. Shifted upfield. And back to the keeper they go. Hernandez. Chooses to go cross-field. Hakimi. That has been knocked clear.
Fabian Ruiz.
And it's Dembele. Spread out to the left. Good play on the left-hand side here. He's found a way through. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. Clear their lines. Now Kamara. Last ditch defending, but that'll do. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Doué. Here's Vitinha. Oh, can he get onto this? Hakimi. Oh, it's Dembele. Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chardonnay. And they win it back again. Doué. Hernandez. And it's played forward. Gonzalo Ramos has found the net here, of course. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Fabian Ruiz. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Gonzalo Ramos!
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Hernandez. And it's Marquinhos. And Hakimi. Forwards and with intent. Oh, that's a key interception. It's a mighty looking ball, that. Vitinha. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way. Gonzalo Ramos has been caught there. It's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vitinha with the foul. Changes it with that pass. Vitinha. Doué, who's set up one goal so far. There's Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Gently done. Kamara. Moved on forwards. Mendes spots it and intercepts. Gonzalo Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fabian Ruiz. And Hakimi. Floats it up and over. Tries to get it clear. Scalia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Hernandez. Forward it goes. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Mendes. Scalia, and here's Ramos. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? Chardonnay. Good spot, he's seen the run. Lisbelu is in a really good position out wide. Marquinhos is there and he can get that clear. Lisbelu. Martin. Now it's Lisbelu.
Lisbelu usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Vitinha. It's a delightful ball. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's been given away. Great ball if he can get there. It's the midfield. And it's played forward. Marquinhos. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Well, that's well spotted. And the keeper's got it again. Ndiaye. Aim forwards. Fabian Ruiz. And Mendes. Doué. Gonzalo Ramos. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Conte gets good distance on it. Looking tidy in possession here. Hakimi. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. And that has been plugged away. Doué. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ramos. With intent. Nuno Mendes. It's a good look. Climbs up big.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Dembele. Some really good ball movement. It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's moved it away. Gently done. Now that's well seen too. Goes direct to the front line. Oh, he's asking too much with that. Marquinhos. And it's Marquinhos. Hakimi is onto it in a flash. Sima. Dembele.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Nuno Mendes with the cross. Lismalu. And it's played forward. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. And here's Ramos. Kvaratskhelia. Forwards. Marquinhos. Forward it goes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, nice touch. Castillo. That's nice. Malou. Oh, sweet feet. Dembele was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Okay, snuffed out the danger. And it's Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. Shifted upfield. That's going to go a long way. And it cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Hakimi. That's Dembele. Hakimi. In comes the delivery. Del Castillo. Camara. Moved on forwards. Vitinha. And it's Marquinhos. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Mendes with the cross. Stitch defending, but that'll do. Hernandez with the short one. Cross goes in there. Has a goal! Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that was vital. And that is that. Is pivotal.
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player.
Doué has given away a free kick. Dembele was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he get away here? Malou. And it's Martin. Quick ball upfield. Nicely intercepted. Bruno Mendes. Doué. Here's Vitinha. Doué. Bruno Mendes. Vitinha. And there's the clearance. Del Castillo. Out to the right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Gently done. He's going to be disappointed with that. Plays it forward. That's been intercepted. Dembele. Now Hernandez. Now Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards. Hakimi. Hakimi plays it in. after it. What's the throw? Doué. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! And he has kept it out somehow.
Gonzalo Ramos is offering a wry smile there.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Kvaratskhelia! Straight down the keeper's throat.
Kvaratskhelia simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Chardonnay. Interesting ball. And he's picked out the run. It's Lismelou. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Martin. Lismelou. Certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Simmer! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now it's Del Castillo. Keeper's dealt with that.
Doué really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
In the eye. Well, the counter could be on here. Kvaratskhelia. Out to the left it goes. Doué. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side is really crap.
He's had a hit! That was superb!
Hakimi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Has been knocked clear. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. And Hakimi. Passes short and sharp to filling of the desperate variety. Forwards and with intent. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Doué, played out to the left flank. Decent progress down the left. Lismelou. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Doué. Gonzalo. Now the finish!
Might be slightly concerned by at least hitting the target.
Oh, red, nice interception. Scalia. And it's Dembele. And here's Ramos. And the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Marquinhos. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Martin. And the counter is on. Again, there's no way through. Fabian Ruiz.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Kvaratskhelia. Mendes gets into some decent hits. Just a decent finish. Vitinha. Now Hernandez. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Forward it goes. And back to the keeper they go. Hernandez. Martin. Ismailou. Martin. Proves too strong. Dembele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Doué chooses to go back. It's Dembele! No mistake! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. That really was a thing of beauty. Curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Saint-Germain have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shifted upfield. Aimed forwards. Ismailou. Well, the most little doubt that is a foul. Now it's Del Castillo. Played out towards the right wing. Snell over into the middle. punched away. Dembele proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is...
And a header! Keeper's done ever so well.
really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Try to keep this alive. Hakimi. And that's a superb pass. No way through, so back it comes. It's a good spell of possession, this. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
He's a little undercooked. Kvaratskhelia. Here it is, crossed in. And the ball is out of play. Hernandez. Opts for safety. Here's Coutinho. And it's Dembele. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia. Here's Coutinho. Oh, that's nice. Lismalu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well for his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Nuno Mendes. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's come loose. Just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brest clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Tries to dink it through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Hakimi. Coutinho. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. Kvaratskhelia. And Doué. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And he's there to get it away. That'll be a throw. Well, that is one way to stop him. Here's Kvaratskhelia. That's good play. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. That is to that.
Hakimi.
Fabian Ruiz. And they could break here.
Okay. Ndiaye.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Marquinhos clears it away. And the keeper beats it away. Fabian Ruiz. Moved on forwards.
Well played. That snuffed out the danger.
That's ruffled a few feathers. Got a shot away.
Police balloon.
It's a looking ball that. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Del Castillo.
Chance! He's going to be first to this.
Doué. He does have an assist to his name. Kvaratskhelia.
Might come loose. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Oh, can he get onto this?
And it's half-time here. We'll review the first half.
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
So off we go once more.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Chardonnay shifted upfield.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Hakimi. Now Fabian Ruiz. And here's
Gonzalo Ramos! And he's gone looking for safety. And that's another good win of the ball.
Kvaratskhelia.
Kvaratskhelia is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not getting picked out.
It's a pretty looking ball that. Oh, easy pickings there.
Next Dembele.
Looking for options for movement. And it'll be a corner.
Hernandez.
Falls short. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good mover. Brest can start a counter here.
Do it.
Dembele. Kamara. He's felt that, hasn't he? Over to the left. Cuts out the supply. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And here's Dembele. Hakimi. Oh, nice touch. Do it. Kvarat. Real chance! It's run loose. Who's going to And it's been taken short. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And another time! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
simple as you like. The outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ramos. That's Dembele. Lismalu. Kamara. It's a effective looking ball that. And that's well seen too. Hernandez. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And Doué. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Keeps it so gently. Defence has got rid of that. It's a goal kick. And here's Dembele. Cross from Hakimi. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Kamara. Lovely feet. Del Castillo. That's very neat. And it's Martin.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Can he stop it going out? Hernandez gets it away. Gonzalo Ramos. Here's Coutinho. Time, instant interception.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that has left him in a heap. Kamara with a definite foul there. Kamara gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee will soon change his status.
Dembele. There's a sharp little ball here. Some really good ball movement. So what can they make of this? And back to the goalkeeper. Doué. Nuno Mendes. And Kvaratskhelia. And here's Ramos. Very nicely. Kvaratskhelia!
Can he get onto this? That has been cut short.
Hakimi. Hernandez.
Forward it goes. Martin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Spread out to the left. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Fabian Ruiz. And Mendes. Kvaratskhelia. That's been cut out. Well played. Castillo, passing is crisp and sharp. Cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now here's the delivery. Up to meet it!
All you'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Punts it upfield. Kamara. Ndiaye. Well, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass has gone astray. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, that's a key interception. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Doué. This might spell danger. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Chance here to counter. Oh, good spread.